So very kind of you to invite me this evening.
Better.
Huh?
Met with the curtsy.
From the first film, we were introduced to Aurora, and obviously much younger, but her kindness has always been kind of the center, and she is that heart and accepting and embracing of all, and that definitely carries to this film. She's grown now, and she has responsibilities of her own, and she's gaining her independence as a young woman, but she also is very kind of soft, and she embraces her femininity.
Hello, Beast. I missed you.
Introducing a new character, Ingrid, who is Queen of Ulstead and a formidable adversary of Maleficent. And she's damaged and responsible for the livelihood of this kingdom, and I think has been really let down by the men in her life. And she's fighting a foe that has superpowers.
She means humans. If I didn't know better, I'd say you were making a threat.
Well, do you?
Do I what?
Know better.
So she has to really use her brain and be very calculating and in a much different kind of way. I wasn't when I married the king. She looks perfect. So am I.
Okay, guys, let's do a clean pass on this one, please.
We all have kind of the same priority, but different ways of achieving them, and kind of there's this tension between all of us and even the humans, inside of their family. There's all this kind of friction and dysfunctionality inside of their functionality, and this dynamic just keeps changing throughout the movie. And I think the most powerful part of that is this notion that we can change, and we can change our moral views and outlooks. And you change one person's mind, you can change the world. I think it's a powerful message, and I think in the end, when you see some of the moral journeys and arcs that people go on in this movie, I think for me, it gave me hope.
Morning. Will you stay a while? A little while. But not to worry. I'll see you at the christening.
Maleficent's journey started in the first film, where she was a very trusting, wild, free creature, and she was betrayed by someone she loved and harmed when her wings were cut off. And so that changed her. It made her quite dark. I think that happens to a lot of people. They come into the world, a lot of women especially, come into the world a certain way, and they experience some kind of violence or harm, and then they close and they get hard, and it's not their nature, but they just have to be protective. So in her protection, because she's Maleficent, she just goes to the other end of the spectrum, where she's just not going to care, trust anybody, and she's out for blood.
It's gone crazy. It's a comedy. Oh my word. Sam!
So it takes a child and exposure to a child to rediscover love. And then in this, she is, then that thing that hurt her so much is possibly going to take her, this child she loves so much, and bring this child into that world, and she doesn't trust that world, and she thinks the child is not safe. So I think she doesn't trust that her nature. I think she doesn't trust the nature of humans, and I think she has to discover that whatever it is, she needs to be it fully in order to find her way forward and not be less than what she is.